In my first life, I died in a psychiatric ward, watching my husband marry his dying first love on the news. But the universe hit rewind. I woke up on our wedding day, and this time, I didn't just bring my memories. I brought the ability to hear their disgusting thoughts. Everything happened exactly like before. Our wedding night was interrupted by a phone call. It was Becca, my husband Liam's first love. She claimed she was back from abroad, terminally ill, and had no one else. In my past life, I cried. I begged Liam to stay. But this time, I smiled and invited her to live in our guest room. Liam looked at me like I was a saint, but Becca, she looked at me like I was a fool. I heard her voice say, "Thank you, Liam, I'm so scared." But her inner thoughts screamed in my ears, "This villa is even bigger than the photos. Once I kick this plain Jane out, all these millions are mine." Cancer? Please, I've never felt better. For weeks, I played the perfect hostess. I cooked her organic meals while she pretended to be too weak to walk. Liam spent every night in her room, comforting her. One night I passed by her door. I heard her sobbing, telling Liam how much she regretted leaving him. But her mind was a toxic radio station. God, his mother is such an old hag. She smells like cheap perfume. And Liam, he's so gullible. One fake tear and he's ready to dump his wife. I need to find his company's bank codes before I miraculously recover and flee to Vegas. I didn't get angry. I just adjusted the hidden cameras I'd installed in the study. The climax came during Liam's 30th birthday gala. Becca stood there in a white silk dress, looking like a fragile angel. Liam was about to announce a foundation in her name. That's when I accidentally played the wrong file on the giant ballroom screen. It wasn't a tribute video. It was a recording of Becca in the study, mid phone call with her real boyfriend in Paris, laughing about how she'd swapped her chemo meds for sugar pills and how Liam was the biggest ATM she'd ever found. The room went cold. Liam's face turned a shade of gray I'll never forget. Becca tried to scream that it was a deep fake, but I stepped up to the mic. I didn't yell. I just handed Liam a pen and my divorce papers. "You wanted a sick woman in your life, Liam," I whispered. "Now you have one, but I'm leaving with 50% of everything we built." As I walked out, I didn't look back. In my first life, I died for love. In this life, I lived for myself. And for the first time in 2 lifetimes, I was finally free.